Ring you up Graeme Kenna.
This is the voicemail of Graeme Kenna from the Legal Department for Adult Services in Bradford Council. Please leave a message and I will get back to you.
After you've finished your message, just hang up, or to hear more options, please press 1.
Oh yes, hello Mr. Mr. Kenna. It's Mr. Hussain here once again, leaving yourself another daily message. Today is Tuesday the 22nd of October 2024, and as you know, I've been leaving you daily messages I've been leaving you daily messages since the 10th of October 2023, so that's a period of over a year. I've been leaving you daily messages quite consistently and persistently, with the odd few days that I've not left you a message, maybe 1 or 2 days. I know I didn't leave you a message yesterday, I just been preoccupied with other things, so I've been just preoccupied with other things, so I've not had an opportunity to leave you a message yesterday, but it would have been the same thing. I did leave a message for Mr. Browell. I'm leaving a message to you every single day regarding the unlawful kidnapping and abduction of my brother from my care and custody on the 8th of August 2023, where you are now holding unlawfully prisoner in your private prison, masquerading as a care home at Sunningdale Care Home, whom you then instructed not to let me have any further contact with my own brother, because you've deemed it necessary to do so after I was highlighting your own systemic failures in adult social care back in August while there were ongoing court proceedings. How exactly is that not perverting the institution of justice, where you've kidnapped my brother at a pivotal time during court proceedings and instructed the police to start a criminal investigation against me, when you have previously put me under numerous previous criminal investigations and based on lies and deceptions and fraud and malevolence. This is all you're doing, Mr. The local authorities doing, Mr. Kenna, and I'm once again urging you and imploring you to let me speak to my brother before you end up murdering him off like you've murdered my older brother off a decade ago, and how you've recently murdered my mother in January 2022. It's just the same with you: murder, mayhem, destruction, demolition. This is how you operate, and causing terror and anguish to people by breaking down relationships so you can maintain your own position of authority and dominance. This is the reality that we're facing here, and I'm once again imploring you to let me speak to my brother before you end up killing him off and harvesting his organs, because I know that is the plan that you've got. That is how you choose to operate. I'm reminding myself that you did not let me see my own mother for the last 338 days before you got my sister to bury her against my brother's wishes and will by having after having commissioned the services of the High Court justices. This is just completely deplorable. I'm once again persistently and consistently leaving daily messages. I know what your plan is for me. You just want to degrade and humiliate me and put me down and make sure that I become mentally unstable. But the bottom line is it's just a race to the finish line, isn't it now, Mr. Kenna? It's just a race to the finish. You're going to either destroy me, bankrupt me, or you're going to get bankrupted yourself. That's the bottom line, isn't it? And you've got all the backing in the world. You've got the effectively the state, the United Kingdom state, as your backers that are going to never let you fail and fall. Whereas I've got nobody but the man upstairs, Allah himself, as my backer. And now let's just see what happens, whether I fall first, I stumble and fall, or whether you stumble and fall. I'm just surprised that my brother's still alive in your custody, but you know yourself that you will decide when to kill him off, because that serves your agenda and narrative. So here we are once again. It's over 440 days later. I'm leaving you daily messages asking you to let me speak to my brother. You know what the human rights are. You know exactly which laws you're violating in order to target and victimize me, in order to degrade and humiliate me, in order to put me into this servitude and bondage, so that you can continue to act with impunity for the actions that you've taken against me and my family. Completely reprehensible and deplorable. It's not acceptable that you continue to hold me hostage like this and hold my brother hostage like this in clear violations of the statutory laws that you are the local authority meant to be operating operating under. You are abusing our rights, and you know it. You know exactly what you're doing. You are targeting and victimizing me and my brother because to save on costs. It's all about profit and gain with yourself. You just want to make money out of our misery. That's the reality, isn't it, Mr. Kenna? I've been leaving you daily messages every single day, and this is one of the reasons that you ignore me. What's wrong? Let's talk. Let's just tell me. I'm just asking for a simple explanation. You've robbed me of everything else. You've robbed me of my rights and dignities and put me into this situation. But let me rest assured the fact that when this situation ends, you will not come out better, looking good at this situation. As a local authority targeting and victimizing a defenseless, disenfranchised carer such as myself, while you then go and claim to be a city of culture 2025 and with accolades. It's all just lies and deceptions, Mr. Kenna. You know, and I know it. And here we are. I think this is the finish line. Whether the system crashes, which I hope it will, and when the system does crash, I assure you, nobody's gonna come out better than myself. You've put me while the system was ongoing, and while you was in a position of authority. You've done everything in your power to degrade and humiliate me, make me homeless several times, take away my care home, take away my mother, now taking away my brother. It's all deception and lies with you. All continuing to target and victimize me. I can assure you, Mr. Kenna, that this situation is not acceptable. You know it, I know it. You're undermining the very institutions that you work under, namely the law that you've perverted as a whole institution of justice. Well, what happened to your high morals and high values? You've effectively thrown you've flushed down the toilet your morals and values just so you can, do away with all kind of safeguards to come and target and victimize me. And all I'm simply doing, what have I done? Have I taken any legal action against you? No, it's putting me under one court order after another court order, after another criminal investigation, after another criminal investigation, just making me look bad, trying to make me have a mental breakdown. You know, Mr. Kenna, if not even half, if 10% of what you, the local authority, have done to me, they had done to you, Mr. Kenna, you know you would have broken down in tears and fallen apart mentally. But I'm very strong and resilient. I'm not fazed by the things that you're doing to me. You're just making me more determined. I have said it again and again. It's £1 million a day now, Mr. Kenna. £1 million a day, Bradford Council. And what you're going to do, you're going to have to buy up more judges. The lies and deceptions are quickly unraveling, and nobody believes what you're saying anymore. It's all deception. It's all corruption. It's all lies being peddled by you so that you can continue to put us into a situation of servitude and bondage, looking to create animosity and break down relationships.
You're approaching the maximum allowed time for recording a message. If you wish to record further, please choose the append option from the menu. If you've finished recording, just hang up. If you don't carry on recording or hang up, your message will be deleted. To listen to your message, press 1. To re-record your message, please record the rest of your message after the tone. When you've finished recording, press the hash key.
Okay, Mr. Kenna, once again, time is getting the better of me. I was not able to leave you a message yesterday. Will you consider this a message from yesterday and today that I'm leaving you? I urgently need to see my brother. I need to be assured that he's still alive. What kind of conditions you're holding him under? I mean, the last time that I spoke to him, he was telling me that, he's being fed some medications that was burning him up inside. You quite clearly acted against his best interest and are holding him hostage like this in order to prematurely end his life. You are acting with complete contempt to the very laws that you purport to be working under, and are systematically looking to degrade and humiliate me in the manner that you're doing so. And this is not acceptable, completely unacceptable, deplorable and despicable of yourself, Mr. Kenna, Bradford Council. But here I am leaving yourself another message. I want to see my brother before you kill him off.
Sorry, but you've reached the maximum time available for recording your message. To listen to your message, press 1. To re-record your message sent. Goodbye.
So let's just end it there. They're just going to kill my brother off and there's nothing I can do about it.